everybody, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see here, I am about to do an empties video. So this is an empties video from both October as well as November. The reason I think transitioning into November, I just got a lot of busy, and so I didn't have time to do my empties or whatever. And it doesn't really seem like a lot, but I think it's because I've actually dipped into a lot of stuff and I didn't necessarily get empties from it, but it was wax that I did use. I know that Canada Kim always does the wax that she used as well as her empties. I won't be doing that, but I'll just be showing you empties, but I'm just giving you an idea of like why I don't have that much, but I have been melting up a storm. So, also shout out to this candle back here that was gifted to me from Amy, from Amy Scents and Songs, I believe is her YouTube name. Amy's Songs and Scents? Not sure. And I think it's the same on Instagram. When I find that out for sure, I'll make sure to put that in the information box below. So, let's go ahead and start off with these wallflowers. So this is vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. I have two of these, one in my room, one is in the hallway leading from my room. And when I tell you, every time I get a whiff of this, I just get happy. Vanilla pumpkin marshmallow has probably got to be one of my favorite types of scents. It's very neutral, but very, I think it's a good year-round scent. Because vanilla pumpkin marshmallow is almost very similar to, I want to say, I know a lot of people say it's the exact same scent, but I really feel like vanilla pumpkin marshmallow does add in a hint of spice to it. Whereas vanilla bean marshmallow still has that same base vanilla note, but it doesn't have the spice to it. But it is, those two are probably like my favorite year-round scents where I can really melt it anytime and still enjoy it. But I've always been a vanilla lover. I've always loved vanilla scents. So this next one is praline pecan cobbler. This is the same thing as pumpkin pecan waffles, basically. I won't even read the scent description. But I actually don't know where this is in the house because I don't smell it anywhere. So I don't know where that is right now. So it might be in that warmer that I feel like is not working anymore. It's not getting hot, so I'm assuming that it's not working. So that it could be in that one. Anyway, let's start with randoms, I guess. And I say randoms because I've never ever ordered from Dessa's Homespun since I actually got this in as a freebie from some wax that I got from someone else. Like I feel like somebody was either offering it for free or was it friend mail? I don't know. But she sent this as an extra, and this is Barn Dance. It's an apple scent. It was pretty nice. It's not something, and again, if you've heard my previous videos, I've just kind of been over apple because I've been melting apples so much. But it's basically a really nice apple scent. It's a little different, I guess, more like on the nice home fragrance side of apple. How do I explain this? Almost perfumey, but not perfumey. Clean. I don't know. But it was a nice scent. I did enjoy it. I wouldn't necessarily get it again, but again, this is a person that's been melting apple for a long time now. Wafer Peeps and Vanilla Cake Pops. One thing I'm noticing with Sniff My Tarts, I'm not sure. I don't want to speak prematurely, but I feel like with this scent, I didn't get much of a throw. And I'm feeling like with a lot of the scents that I've had, which I've had them a little over a year, I'm not getting much of a throw. So we'll see. I'm not gonna speak prematurely because I believe that Sniff My Tarts has always had really good throwing wax. Tell me down below what how long you've kept Sniff My Tarts and if you still get a throw from it. Another one, Rose Girls Starbeans Cafe. I love this scent. It is espresso vanilla crunch donuts and vanilla bean Noel. I talked about this in my Rose Girls Mario Melters haul. I got a big half pie of it. And my second Rose Girls Mario Melters order will be here on Friday. I'm so excited. Because today, I don't know when this video is going up, but today is Wednesday before Thanksgiving. But I love this scent. I love the espresso in here. It gives me this nice cinnamon sugar type of essence. It's so good. I love it so much. Next, we have Empire Alchemy. This is Beneath the Milky Way, Salty Sierra, Salted Marshmallow, Waffle Cone, and Vanilla Bean Noel. This is going to be your very, how do I put this? A lot of vendors, especially at one point, had this same little Salty Sierra, Toasted Marshmallow, and some other little bakery scent. And that's basically what this smells like. It's not a bad scent, but you can get over it really quickly. But it is a good scent. It isn't one of those scents though that I feel like it's a nice. I just put lotion on my hand, and so it's hard for me to open these bags to even get an extra whiff. And this bag is not opening. Yeah. One thing about Empire Alchemy, I will tell you that it is quite. A lot of the scents are you have to use a little bit more of, and it is quite light in my opinion. All right, so next we have, let's do Hayden Row. So this is Lemon Wood. This is Lemon Wood. This was actually really, really nice. This is a sample that I got from Sasha a couple years ago. You can see it was a 2018 pour. Such a nice scent. It was in the bathroom. I felt like it had a great throw. And it gives you this nice, I don't even want to say woodsy. It's lemon, but it was very, almost like it was mixed with lavender or one of those woods like oud wood or one of those woodsy type of scents. So I wouldn't even say lavender, but it was more on the earthy side with the lemon. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed that one. I actually would like to get that one in a larger amount. It was perfect for the bathroom. This is Donut Shop. This is glazed donuts, jelly donut, and cinnamon sugar donut. Let me tell you about Donut Shop. And let me tell you also about Hayden Row. Love, love, love Hayden Row. I have no quarrels with Hayden Row. I love Hayden Row when it comes to fresh scents. Okay? I'm going to say that again. I love Hayden Row, but when it comes to fresh scents. Now, when it comes to bakery scents, I'm like back here shaking my head behind the camera. It's like it's not authentic. It always is more on the fresh side. It's like if Donut Shop was a fresh scent or a perfumey scent, then it would be Donut Shop. But like I am a bakery person. I love fresh. Don't get me wrong. Y'all know I love fresh. But I love my cakey, bakery, sweet vanilla, cinnamon sugar, crusty type of scents. And I don't think that Hayden Row has the ability. That sounds so bad. I know it sounds so bad. I know it sounds really, really bad. And I don't know. I don't even know if ability is a word. It's like I've tried so many bakery scents, and you'll see some that I am going to be finishing up probably by the end of the year. You'll see some of those, and it's just they never perform the way that a bakery should perform. They always come out more powdery smelling or something like that. It's not right. It's like not that it's. I'm like it's not right. It's not what I like, and I'm sure a lot of people like it. But I would rather purchase her fresh, her fruity, her masculine, her earthy scents. Those scents are great, and I don't know if it's her wax blend or what, but bakery is not her thing. And that's no shade. I mean, it just is what it is. I talked in another video about like how the wax world can be like very sensitive. Like if you know that you do, because Hayden Row, when I talk about like fresh scents, the throw is amazing, the longevity is amazing, the scent or blend itself is amazing. So I will continuously buy from her. I'm just not gonna buy bakery. And I want to be honest. Let me say this. I want to be honest because like if I'm like, oh, I love this scent, and I know somebody loves bakery the way that I love bakery, I'm gonna be like selling them a dream. You get what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be disappointed. Anyway, so this is Bye Bye Summer. I don't know the scent description to this, but I remember it was, yeah, and I can still smell it from this. It's, how do I put this? It's giving me perfumey, like a pretty outdoorsy scent. Gosh, I'm sucking today. But this is really nice. Not necessarily will I get it again because it's not like my favorite. And it didn't blow me away, but it was a really nice scent. Pumpkin spice latte. This didn't have enough coffee in there to me. It had the pumpkin spice and it had that top note of whatever a pumpkin spice latte would have, but it lacked the actual coffee scent in it. But the throw was great. The throw for Hayden Rowe is always around, if I tell you otherwise, then sure. But for the most part, if I don't say anything, it's always going to be around an 8 or 9 throw. Apple Barn. It was really nice. This is really nice. It's very similar to that barn dance that I just showed you. Wherever I put it, I don't know where I put it. But this one, it's like the apple is more of a caramely sweet apple that comes out. This was absolutely lovely. Even being over apple as much as I am, because it's not a cider lane. It's this very caramel. It's like, this one is very authentic. And so this is what I mean. Like, Hayden Rowe can do fruity. She can do just everything except for heavy bakery, in my opinion. Because this is very authentic. I get like the caramel outside of an actual apple when I smell this. I don't know why I said perfumey. I guess because part of it is giving me this nice, like I want to wear it on my body. I don't know. It's not perfumey. It's not. It really smells more like just the caramel surrounding an actual red apple. It's so, or a green apple. I would say it's probably the caramel surrounding a green apple. All right, so what's next? Let's do Zate Bath. So Fall Naps. Fall Naps from Zate Bath is just such a great scent. Flannel sheets, autumn leaves, fall breeze. So that autumn leaves and the fall breeze to me has this very spicy fall spices type of element to it, and it's mixed with this very laundry scent. It's very good. The scent, the throw, I don't always get a throw with Zate, but the throw I get with this one every time is very consistent. And as you can see, I've had it since 2018, and it was about an 8 or a 9 throw. Great. I always put my Zate Bath, because it's softer wax. I always put it in my Scentsy type warmers. I also have a warmer over there that's from Hobby Lobby, and so they take that the what do you call it? The plate is more of a ceramic, matted ceramic plate. So sometimes to me those types of plates don't get as much heat. So I put my softer wax, my scoopables, my softer wax in those, and I always have 3 of them in the front part of the house, and it doesn't matter who it could be the best throwing wax or the least throwing wax. I'm always gonna put 3. If it doesn't give me enough throw, I'll bring in a tea light warmer or something in here. This is Fraking Cake. Again, this one is pretty old. This is from last December. This is banana nut bread, pumpkin streusel, and caramel drizzle. This was amazing, actually. It actually gave me about a 7 or 8 throw, but it was so good. It made you want to just lick the sky. It was so good. It smelled just like what the scent description is. And it's a very authentic banana nut pudding. Some vendors, it's sometimes that Laffy Taffy side of banana, but that one was very authentic, and it gave me a very decent throw. I really like that one. I kind of took a break from ordering from Zate because I felt like I had so much Zate. So, but I'll probably resume next fall or something like that with Zate Bath. This is Mummy Munch. This is salted caramel fresh popcorn. This one's super strong. This was a 10 out of 10. And I don't know if it's because of that popcorn, because it gave me very much Summer Boardwalk Bath and Body Works vibes. It was so strong. It was a 10. It was so very strong. That salted popcorn really came out. That caramel came out. This was a really nice scent if you really love like popcorn, kettle corn type of scents. This is Mummy bread, zucchini bread, apple butter, and caramel. This is another one that gave me an excellent throw. Again, from 2018. This gave me, and this isn't necessarily typical with Zate Bath. And I always say that with my least, like my wax that doesn't necessarily always give such a great throw, Their fall wax always shines through for some reason. But zucchini bread came out, the apple butter came out, the caramel came out. This is about an 8 or 9 out of 10 throw. It's really lovely. I have more of that actually still. Wind down, I had this in the bathroom. It was just one little small shape. This was a great throw, 7, 8 out of 10 throw. This gives you the essence of wine. It doesn't necessarily actually smell boozy, but it gives you this very winey type of, like, I can't even explain it, but yeah. It makes you think of wine. Yeah. So this is Hocus Pocus. This is charred pine, dried fall leaves, and toasted marshmallow. Again, I think this is 2018. Might be 2019, not sure. But amazing throw. 8, 9 out of 10 throw. And that charred pine mixed with the fall leaves and the toasted marshmallow. This is just such a nice scent. I always look forward to this scent, as well as her winter version of this scent, which I can't seem to remember it right now, but I think it's I can't remember. Nightmare After Christmas or something. I don't know, but it's like the Christmas version or the winter version of the same scent. I love it. It's so good, and it gave me such a great throw. Next, we have Rainbow Melts. This very first one is apple butter caramel bread. This one was a very like realistic apple butter type of scent. I don't know about that sweet Amish bread. I didn't really get that cinnamon sugar from like what I normally get with sweet Amish bread, but it was very heavy on the apple butter together. And if you've ever smelled like apple butter, it was, I guess, as authentic as you could be with wax or whatever, but this gave me about a 7 or 8 out of 10 throw. Rainbow Melts always gives me a pretty decent throw. This is Carnival Treats. This is cotton candy, caramel apples, and sweet funnel cake. I don't know if I like Rainbow Melts funnel cake. It's that funnel cake that's more on the spicy side, I guess. Now, the cotton candy did sweeten that up. The caramel apples did sweeten that up, and you got both of those, but I don't know if this is going to be a repurchase for me. But again, great throw, 8, 9 out of 10, maybe a 7.5. I don't know. Rainbow Melts always throws for me, so I can't even put a number on it because it's not too strong. It's not like 10 out of 10 like crazy, but I always smell it. It's always very, very present. This next one was so good. Pumpkin firewood. I wanted more of this so bad, and I know I got the pumpkin sampler and it was like a mixture of this, but this by itself, I think it's an oil. It's so good. Roasted pumpkin, hints of spice, charred applewood. Such a nice scent, especially if it's cold outside. It's just giving you nice cold fall and winter vibes. So good. Let's go to Sniff My Tart. Sorry, this is Scoopable Tart Wax. So this is Toffee Donut Coffee. This is Toffee Apple Crunch, Vanilla Crunch Donuts, and Absolute Coffee. I'm just gonna like say that this is basically Rose Girls to me because it is. So Rose Girls with the Scoopable Tart Wax, both of them, they always do such a good, that Absolute Coffee is always so good. The Toffee Apple Crunch was probably the most prominent, so this was a very nice fall apple coffee type of scent. You got all of the notes, and when I tell you, Scoopable Tart, I'm so happy. Like, I know that in the past, if you haven't seen my Scoopable Tart Wax hauls, go check them out. And I did order a lot, but I'm so happy I did because this is one vendor that has yet to let me down when it comes to the strength. And I'm not going to say that's just with all Scoopables because that's not the case. With all Scoopables, it's not just an automatic throw. When I tell you I sniffed this and I got to like, if this is like a lemon scent, I got to like squint my eyes because it goes to the back of your brain. You know, you know when you sniff something, you know how people wake people up by waving something in front of their nose? That's kind of how this is. When you sniff it, it's like the oils just go to the back of your head. And you got to like be careful as you sniff it. Such a strong scent. Such a good scent. Loved it. This is Cider Lane Pretzel Rolls. I think I was just over Cider Lane by the time I put this in. And the Cider Lane mixed with the pretzel, it just was a weird combo. Because you get that yeastiness from like the fresh baked bread and the pretzel. and then you get the cider lane. Like, it does help tone down the cider lane, but in true cider lane fashion, it showed up and showed out because it's hard to mask the cider lane. This one is the Luke's Diner. This is absolute coffee, vanilla crunch donuts, pancakes, and pumpkin pecan waffles. I wanted to hurry up and get through this anyway. I actually have two here for you. However, this was like very enjoyable towards the end. I was like kind of like sad that I was getting rid of it, but pumpkin pecan waffles is just not my jam. But towards the end, like of getting done with this, I'm like, gosh, it does smell pretty good in here. Like, it's okay. But I did want to go ahead and start using up some stuff that I was like really basically hoarding, but especially the pumpkin pecan waffle types of stuff. Let's see. This is, oh wait, we already did that one. Oh, and I have another toffee donut coffee. So I did two of the toffee donut coffees and two of the Luke's Diner. So moving forward, this is Southbound Candle Co's Fried Jelly Donut. I really like this scent. This scent was pretty much 7 out of 10 throw. And it does give you like the inside feeling of a jelly donut. With a little hint of bakery. It does say fried dough, but it's not like that fried dough you get from like Cinnamon Sugar Donut or something like that, which I would love if she were to add that to it. But it was really good. It was nice and jammy, like just like the jelly, the hot jelly that you get inside of a donut. Soda Pop Shop. This performed just as good as when I first got it. 8, 9 out of 10 throw. I love the scent combinations between the lemon lime, the strawberry, and the orange. It's actually better for probably summer, but I wanted to melt this. I think I needed a break from fall scents. Okay. So this is Basic Witch. I just did a Southbound candle haul. I'm probably going to put that haul up before this empties. So as you can see, I got 2 more clamshells of this one. I love this. This is basically witching hour mixed with pink sugar and marshmallows. Such a nice blend. At first, I did not like witching hour because to me it smelled like barbecue, like somebody barbecuing outside. But when you melt it, you do get that nice campfire smoke with the marshmallow. It's so good. So I did get some backups of that, and I do have a clamshell over here also. This one is Fall Flannel. So this is not like Zape Bath's Fall Naps. This is completely different. The vanilla bean tonka, smoky woods, caramel clove, and fresh clean laundry. I think what makes this different is the clove. That clove really is up in there. Like, it really comes out, as well as the smoky woods. It really comes out and shows itself. To me, this is more of a woodsy clove scent more than the clean laundry. It's there. The laundry note is there, but it's not so much there that I can, it wouldn't like necessarily be like for fall naps, I think I can get away with doing that any time of the year. This one, I would want to do it only fall and winter or when it's cold outside or something, because that smoked woods really just comes out and shows itself. Okay, so I have a Bath and Body Works chopped up candle that I'm actually I am so happy that I'm finally done with this one. It's Intense Coffee. Love the name. The scent description is camp roasted coffee, vanilla cream, and a sprinkle of sugar. The reason why I'm so ready to get done with this is because, first of all, a little bit went a long way. This thing threw you out with just the tiniest bit of wax in the warmer. But I have one more of these, but not chopped up. And I think I'm going to enjoy it burning rather than chopping it up. Because sometimes you want to get rid of a scent. You know what I mean? Like, it's great to get more bang for your buck and chop up the scent and stuff like that. But sometimes, not only do you want that that environment of a nice lit candle flickering in the background, especially at night or something like that, or even in the daytime, it's still something about a candle flickering that adds a bit of warmth or comfort into a room. So not only that, but like, my goodness, I was so ready. It's like, I don't love this scent enough, and I love coffee, but this had this chocolate note to it that I just didn't necessarily want to smell. And I'm telling you, it took over the house. I didn't have to put anything else on. I would to kind of like counteract that strong chocolate coffee scent. But it's like it smelled of chocolate and coffee mixed together. It was a nice scent, but I was just so ready to be done with it in the chopped up form. I look forward to being able to burn it, and maybe I'll enjoy it a little bit more burning. Destination Wax. This is Cider Lane. This basically smells exactly like Cider Lane. This gave me about an 8 out of 10 throw. But it smells just like Cider Lane. Beach Nights. This did not smell like your typical Beach Nights. This had a little bit of a difference, in my opinion. I don't know. It says in a warm fire at the beach. Sweet marshmallows, the ocean breeze. And it could be, I think what it is the ocean breeze. I think a lot of people who do Beach Nights, they put that salty sea air in there or something like that. And I don't know, it could be just the wax. You could just be pouring an oil in there and it just mixes with the wax differently. But I did enjoy it though. I actually have more Beach Nights. I have a lot more Beach Nights, so I can enjoy that still some more later. Coffee Black. This was amazing. Just smelled like black coffee. And it was just perfect. It just smelled like black coffee. And the throw was great. 8, 9 out of 10 throw. It was good. This is Feast of Fall from the Bathing Garden. This is pumpkin bread blends with ginger spiced apples and ice cream cheese. I actually have this going right now. I love this scent so much. It just makes me think of Thanksgiving. It makes me think of some delicious pie. The pumpkin, it says pumpkin bread, but it just gives me the essence of pies and Thanksgiving. I don't know. It is a very authentic type of pumpkin scent in there. Not fresh, but like a baked pumpkin. So this was the bread. But I did get much more of this. I haven't filmed the haul from the Bathing Garden, but I will soon. And that's, I have a lot more of that one. Oh, great. Un momento. All right. So next we have Magician's Bonfire. I am going to go ahead and get on the bandwagon or get on the train about how the longer the Bathing Garden sits, the stronger it is. This has been there. How old is this? This is pretty old. You can go look at my hauls from the Bathing Garden and see exactly how old this is. Maybe 2018. So the thing is very squishy, probably from the dye or whatever, but it does not affect the scent to me at all. I know it might be annoying to some people, but I don't mind it as long as it doesn't affect the scent, and as long as it's not like leaking out and it's still good storage. But when I tell you 10 out of 10, I have more of this. 10 out of 10. Like, it's crazy. Bonfire with lavender and chamomile sugar crystals. Now, I thought that I would be able to sleep with this, but I'm telling you, like 10 out of 10. If anything, you get more of that bonfire with the herbal lavender. It's just too much to kind of go to sleep with, but it is really a really nice, strong, fiery scent. I remember we had somebody coming in replacing something, and the guy was like, "Man, it smells good." So, and that was what was going off. So this one, lavender vanilla custard. This one I've had for a while too, since 2018, but this one didn't melt the way that Magician's Bonfire melted, and it was basically purple also, so just a lighter purple. But this scent I still love a lot. It says a strong lavender blend, but to me it's a very sweet lavender mixed with vanilla bean custard and marshmallows. It's one of those sweet lavenders that's on the heavy side, like a bath time. It almost smells like Johnson & Johnson. What is it? Bedtime lotion. I love that scent. All right, so this is from Gypsy Monroe Candle Co. And this was mango, fruity pebbles, and cotton candy. I won't get into that too much because I honestly didn't really enjoy that one too much. I mean, it just smelled like fruity pebbles, but they're not open anymore. So, like, moving on. 28 days later from Super Tarts. This is blueberry pumpkin patch cake batter, vanilla ice cream, and cranberry preserves. This is a really nice scent. This also, I guess because of the dye, has that very squishy casing, but this is so good. To me, this is very you definitely get that blueberry pumpkin patch. It's very authentic to the Bath and Body Works candles blueberry pumpkin patch. As well as the cranberry preserves, but there's this depth to it that I just, this butteriness, some type of butteriness to it that I really like. I know that I saw someone talking about Super Tarts saying that they can't get with Super Tarts because there's this like undertone of Super Tarts that they just don't like. And I have to agree, there is an undertone with Super Tarts, but I like that undertone. I love it. I feel like every single vendor has an undertone to their wax that affects the overall scent whenever it's melting, and I like Super Tarts wax smell. Sweet blueberries and magically delicious. This is Beauty and the Beast. Love this scent too. This doesn't have a squishiness. That's only squished in because I pushed it, like trying to push something out. But it doesn't, it's still intact, all of it. But this was nice. I think at one point Beauty and the Beast was really, I didn't really like it. I don't know, at one point with Super Tarts, I kind of got turned off of her blackberries. But like, I'm back in love with her blackberries. It's so sweet and juicy. So very good. Love that one. And both of those scents gave me about an 8 or a 9 out of 10 throw. Super Tarts typically does well. If it doesn't, I'll let you know. Let's do Ava's. I did a lot of Ava's, and I'm very proud of myself because I kind of dived into a lot of my newer scents as well as a lot of my older scents and kind of like mixed them up together to start kind of like getting through my wax. Like, stop being scared to melt things. New blends are going to come out all the time. So it's like you'll love a blend and it's like, I can't live without this blend. But new blends that you can't live without are always going to come out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, anyway. Pumpkin Bear Claw. This was good. You got a lot of the pumpkin, the spiciness from the pumpkin. The Bear Claw was more on the cinnamon sugar side, which I can deal with because sometimes people's Bear Claw is way too sweet. So, really liked that one. It gave me about a 7, 8 out of 10 throw. It was a decent throw. If it's 7 or above, it's a decent throw for me. Flickering Lights, did not like. This is, I think when I did the haul, I didn't know the scent description. This is Red Velvet Zucchini Cookies. The reason why I don't like this is probably the same reason why I didn't like the Bath & Body Works candle Red Velvet. It's very artificial. It's not an authentic red velvet cake, and it's there. It's like, I know that this is something cakey, but it's like something that you would get from like a dollar store. Like a candle you would get from a dollar store that was supposed to be gourmand, and no, didn't like that one. This one's Tiffany's Haunted House. Tiffany's Haunted Ice Cream. I didn't like this one either, but I don't like the haunted ice cream scent. Haunted ice cream is probably in here somewhere, so we'll talk about it. I already don't like cupcakes at Tiffany's, but the haunted ice cream was giving me this note that I just really did not like. This stank note that I just really did not like. Toasted coconut donuts. This is okay. I went ahead and rushed through this to get rid of this because this was too, I don't know if it's artificial or authentic, but it literally smells like the shavings of a coconut that's in a bag or whatever. Not really a fresh coconut, but something that's in a bag. I did not like this scent, but it did give me a decent throw. But I also don't like coconut, so I guess don't hold that against the vendor. I don't know. A lot of this stuff don't hold against the vendor because it's really me and my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, the purpose of these videos is so that you can kind of get an idea of what you like. And for example, if we have the same scent, you know you like that scent, you know I like that scent, you know we have similar scent preferences. You get what I'm saying? So this is Haunted House. I think this is it. No. Where is the other Haunted House? Both of these, basically, I wasn't too fond of. This was, Haunted House is great blend of fried pastries, apples, caramel, and a hint of spice. I'm almost positive I'm missing. I think I got through both of them. And this is Haunted Ice Cream, which is basically the same thing with ice cream. There's something in there. Maybe the hint of spice, maybe the fried pastries that my nose does not like. It was just I can't really explain it, but my nose didn't like it. Munster Mash. This is one that I really, really loved, but for some reason I ordered it again. I still have more of it. And when I went to go melt it again, I just wasn't as in love. So this is Cider Lane Zucchini sugar cookie and zucchini. So when I did haul this, I think in my last Ava's haul, I said that it smelled like corn and carnival, which it still does. Because think about it, zucchini has this very salty aspect to it. You have cider lane, which is basically an apple and caramel drink, and then you have sugar cookies. So it still gives you this very carnival fair-like type of scent. But the last time I melted it, for some reason, I guess my scent changed. I don't know. Finally, well, I didn't get through this, but I did throw this in here because I got through a lot of the scents that were in here, or finally bust them open. I got this in 2017, Supernatural Victorian Sampler. So you'll see a lot of those right now. The very first one is Bourbon's Orleans Hotel. Really like this one. This gives me about a 6 or 7 out of 10 throw, which is okay for me. But it's cider lane, pumpkin cupcake, marshmallow birthday cake, and vanilla bean Noel. So that second part is Jackie O so it's Jackie O with cider lane and pumpkin cupcake. And nobody has an authentic pumpkin cupcake. So that's kind of disappointing because I really like pumpkin cupcake from Bath and Body Works and nobody seems to have it. Oh, another one. Another Bourbon's Orleans Hotel. Bride of Frankenstein. Almost positive when I put this on I could not smell it. Blueberry, green apple, wedding cake. I didn't smell that one. The Warren's Creepy Museum. The Warrens came out a lot with this one, which is the gooey marshmallow glazed cinnamon donuts and cider lane. I didn't really get much of the pomegranate, which I think might be okay because I don't know how much of a fan I am of that scent, you know, coming out. If it's not blended well or something like that. But yeah, that basically smelled like the Warrens visit. The Warrens, which is the green apple, gooey marshmallows, glazed cinnamon donuts, and cider lane. Yeah. So this is the Warrens Visit Cookie Monster. I really love VCS's Cookie Monster. It's probably one of my favorite scents from her. So it's sugar cookie dough, buttercream frosting, and sugar milk. I think she has a different scent description for that now. But that's mixed with gooey marshmallow glazed cinnamon donuts and cider lane, which is the Warrens. Really enjoyed that one. This one gave me a nice throw of like a 7 out of 10. So I have plenty of the Warrens though. So I have plenty of VCS. So I don't need to make a purchase from VCS for a while. Plus, I will be very particular with what I purchase from her in the future because a lot of the scents don't have as much of a throw. This is White Witch. This was strong. Now this was about a 7. This was strong and long. I won't say strong. I'll say it was very decent. So maybe like an 8 out of 10, but it didn't need to be stronger than that because it's more of on the masculine side. Rain, bonfire, and crunchy leaves, but it gives me a very masculine, earthy note. And I don't want anything like that giving me a headache, so I don't want that to be a 10 out of 10. But this was this lasted. I had to cut it off. It lasted over a day for sure, and it was still like same strength, everything. Had to cut it off. I liked it, but I had to cut it off because it was starting to give me like a headache. It was going for too long. Black Cat Crunch. I actually don't like this scent. I don't think I like Vanilla Crunch, but I like Rose Girl's Vanilla Crunch Donut. So I don't know. But this cider lane whipped cream, which I think is just Black Cat. I didn't really like that with the Vanilla Crunch. And last but not least, this is White Zombie. This gave me about a 6 out of 10 throw, but it was still very lovely to experience, even though it was really light. It's Mac Apple, birthday cake, and whipped cream. So it was really nice. I did that a lot around Halloween and leading up to Halloween and stuff. So yeah, that is my empties. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for another video soon. It'll be here soon. All right, bye guys.